So, I'm going to do a reading, but first I'm going to talk for a minute because I just feel like it, and why not? Okay, so I was doing the reading earlier. I was going to try to do a pick a card, but it didn't really work out. Mainly because I hadn't worked with these cards in such a long time, and I don't know if this happens for everybody, but if I don't work with a deck for a while, it just like tells me what it wants to tell me, and it wanted to tell me things for me. So every time I try to pick first, like other people for like a collective around me, it just didn't work. So there's that. But these cards right here, they're called Blessed Be. Like, I decided to put these out so I could show like I do have actual cards, because I do actual tarot readings, but I'm different about it, I think, than other people, and I prefer to be different anyways, and I'm still learning. So learning is a huge part. You know, it's funny because I've been learning how to do it for like 2 years, but I don't think you ever really quit learning tarot because there's always something new with it. I mean, every time you look at the cards, you see something different because, yeah, you know, there are different tarot cards. The original, sorry, that's my phone. The original tarot cards that there were before they got destroyed were thrown into the fire according to the Bible, for those that believe in the Bible, and those that believe the other things that go along with this. The tarot cards were different. They had more to them. They like explain things more into you could see more into the future. You didn't really have to. They were different than they are now. More accurate, more like showing you. I feel like they were probably like the kinds of cards where like you would touch it and you would just know what was gonna happen, you know? Like sometimes it happens to me, like I'll touch something and I just know, or I'll touch someone. That's why I don't like touching people or being touched, just because that's gonna sound so crazy, but it's okay. I don't care anymore. I'm getting to that point in my age where a lot of the stuff I say sounds crazy, but I just don't freaking care anymore. So when I touch people, I can get a feeling from them, or sometimes, and it doesn't happen as much as it used to when I was younger. It used to happen a lot, actually, like including when I was a teenager, and I think it was because of the hormones and everything. But my dad's side, it was like, blessing of the earth. It's like, he said it's a out touch, you know, that's what he called it, but like it's like a memory, knowing things that you should know about somebody. You're hearing something that they're thinking, and you can see into their head for a minute, and it's just like, it's like looking into a window and seeing into somebody's house, but you shouldn't be there, and you know you're not supposed to be there. And like I've always tried to escape that. Like I always thought, you know, you're not supposed to do that, but it gets harder. Since I've been opening since my third eye has been opening up more, it's a lot harder to not do. And it's hard because like sometimes I'll catch somebody's thoughts, and it's not like, I'll think that's what they say, and that's not what they say, and they're like, what? And I'm like, nothing. Because like, you're not supposed to answer their thoughts, you're supposed to answer their words, which is hard to remember. But it doesn't work for everybody, because you can't hear everybody. It's not always an everyday thing, because thank goodness that would suck. I mean, realistically, hearing everybody's thoughts, okay. A blessing for good work, so hopefully it's good work. So these are so pretty. See, Blessed Be. They're such pretty cards. I love them. That's interesting. This one did come out earlier. But I'm going to read them to you, too. I'm going to try to only get, like, 3, because they're long. I'll keep you forever. But, anyways. So, what was I saying? Sorry, I smoked a little before I started. Meditated. And because I didn't want to, like, mix my energy up with what I'm trying to do here. But oh my goodness, I can't believe I forgot what I was talking about. I actually had a point with it too. Sorry. It's gone. It's gone. But let's see. Whoa, no. I don't think all of that. I'll take this one though. Oh, it wants me to take two. She, they. I'm still trying to figure out that part. Alright. And a blessing on a journey. I feel like those are all the right cards. And there's 4 of them, so it was pretty close, right? You don't ever tell them what to do. Alright. So. Such pretty cards. Wow, my hair is a mess. I'm sorry, I haven't brushed it. Alright, so first things first. This card, which was first, and then there was this card right here, which is a blessing for unity where once there was division, which was one of the cards I got earlier, interestingly enough. Protection, or a blessing for protection, which was one of the cards that came out when I first started, but I thought it was talking about me, so I like got a little selfish, I guess. It's a little crazy. And then a blessing on a journey, which I also had in the first one, but I thought I was being selfish, so I thought that was for me because I'm trying to do these readings. Hopefully they'll do well. I'm a little nervous. First, I'm going to start with a blessing, or 18, a blessing for good work, which was the first card, which we were talking about. 18. Now, this is what I meant by they're long, okay? That is everything. I'm not going to read all of that. I just want you to know that, because this is a lot. But I am going to read, like, the last 2. So it goes, may your work bring to you blessings and never leave you tired beyond what you can do. May those who receive the work you do be uplifted and never fail to offer you their thanks and gratitude so you know that all has come full circle. May you be mindful on your work, available and present for those who seek your help. And may this focus refresh and awaken you to your value each day. May each day bring with anticipation for the unknown work you will do, and may it end with the satisfaction of knowing that you brought your gifts to the day and changed it for the better, thanks to the work of your 2 hands. Blessed be. A blessing to bring you work that offers the opportunity to grow the soul, to create and be fulfilled with those who will allow you to develop the talents that lie within you. Love these cards. Okay. Then we have 37. A blessing for unity where once there was division. Sorry if I talk slow sometimes. I used to have a really bad stuttering problem when I was younger. And sometimes when I'm reading it, it comes out like, not while I'm reading, but like, you've seen it. It's not great. At least I'm not actually doing it. So a blessing. This was not long. Not too long anyway. I think I'm going to try to read all of it. A blessing to help accept the differences between you so that they inspire conversation and exploration, interest and discovery rather than separation and rejection. May the division between you be left behind as both begin to build a bridge of light formed from the willingness within your hearts to find your way back to a common vision. I'm sorry, something just popped in my head and it just made me giggle. May the differences be worked through with the highest good of all concerned, the foremost goal. I don't know why, but I keep getting the feeling that somebody that's going to be watching this is going to have a rough time, and I'm really sorry, and I hope I lighten your mood. Also, like, Holy Stick, you should get one of those Palo Santo. I don't know, they smell really good, okay? My one was gone, but I lit some before I started. And then there's also I also had a sage stick. Sage stick, my bad. I don't really like sage. And then, I like it, I don't really like the smell of it all too much. And then I got, oh my goodness, what is this one called? It's got lavender and it has a little bit of sage and I forgot what the other one was called, but it smells, I think it smells horrendous. Lemongrass? That's my cat, Gemini, one of them. Alright, next. Anyways. May the differences be worked through with the highest good of all concerned, the foremost goal. May the differences that remain be the ones that bring spice and change and agility to your ways and thinking. And may the bridge that is built between you all be strong and sturdy, lasting through the ages. May the newfound unity recognize that there is not sameness, but a oneness of vision and a weaving together of dissimilar threads to create a glorious picture of paradox and complementary opposites. Let the antagonism and focused upon rejection give way to a humility, a willingness to listen, and may those who are unquiet and bellicose and their rumblings and threats be stilled by the knowledge that all will gain when peace is found. May the love that can be born between people find its way through the fear. May the sense that when together, may there be more can be achieved than when stubbornly apart. Melts away, it's funny, stubbornly apart. Melt away the fences and walls that hold us from each other. Let us live and let live, give and take, share and receive, and come to an understanding, and let none of us involved in the bringing together of a separate party set alight that bridge. Instead, let us quietly, surely, and with intentions matching actions build the way to reach each other once again. United, so much can be done. We can raise each other up, and as you do so, each of you brings your heart to this task of healing. We'll stand firm upon the solid ground you are now building. Unity is your friend. Unity is yours, friends. Blessed be. Now, I giggled when I was doing it for saying stubbornly apart because it's called Stubborn Love by the Lumineers. While that's playing in the background for me, sorry. Alright. Next is a blessing of protection. Now, I don't know, some people are crazy about numbers. The first number was 18. The second number was 37. Third number is 25. And the last number is 22. So here's the thing. You can do your own math. I'm not good at math. Never been good at math. Don't know much about the whole situation. All I know is when you're asking questions so far, no, or yes, odd numbers mean no, which, go figure. One of my candles went out. Tea light, though, because it burnt out. Not because anything blew it out. This doesn't happen a lot, thank goodness. Anyway. So, yeah. Like, I'm not trying to give attitude or anything, but I'm not great with numbers, so. But there's your numbers, and then that was the one that I just read. Whoa, what just happened? A little crazy. Anyway, that's the card. Pretty. Now. So next we're going to see. Ooh, it's all 1333 on their lottery. Anyway. 23. 23. Blessing of protection. So kind of a long one. Sorry, guys. A blessing to shield and safeguard you against harsh circumstances, people, and weather. May the blessing of an ancient sword be yours, held high and shining, subduing all who may, through intent or simple destructive force, do you harm. May a great shield be held above you, so that when arrows rain down on you, they may glance off, leaving you untouched, unharmed, but with the great, glad, fierce joy of life given again to you. May the protection of the land beneath you be yours, so your feet are firm on the good of earth, and all good food rises and finds its way to your table again and again. May your home, your creatures, your children, and all who dwell within your walls be sheltered and circled with a ring of bright flame by the goddess, and let nothing that could harm you pass. And if you leave your home, let the path you walk be starred with blessings, so that each touch of the earth upon your feet is gentle and safe and certain. May the rowan tree grow strong above you, and beneath her branches may there be protection, And with those gentle leaves comes the blessings of kindness, tolerance, acceptance, and the embrace of nature and her medicine within you. May the cloak of the goddess be about you, keeping you warm and safe and shielded and sheltered, hidden from those who would do you harm, and comforted and encouraged to keep going. For beneath her shield and with her sword held high within the circle, Gemini, within the circle, with her sword held high with that circle of blue flame, and with her blessing upon your path, you are protected and blessed. And from this you must know how precious and beloved you are to her. Blessed be. Now, when I'm reading this, instead of saying goddess, you could say God. You know, it's whatever you believe. For me, I believe God and goddess. Like, I just do. I didn't even realize I did that. Oh, that's horrible. Gemini. Gem, you have to... We have already had this discussion, little girl. You gotta get down. This is rude. I'm sorry. She's a bit of an attention whore. Like, she really is. She's got anxiety problems, too. She's my mom's cat, but I somehow got her. You know, I'm trying to do something here. You have to get out of here, little girl. So I'm also not going to read the rest of these. I was going to, but if you want to, you should just, you know, get them. Like, it comes with a guidebook. They're beautiful. They're very long. All of them are very long. Like, they're all ridiculously long. But they're all beautiful. And they feel like actual blessings, too. Like, they really do. You have to get down. Get down. Gem. I know. So mean. Alright. So, I think somebody is about to get together with somebody. Looking at these cards, I think that's what's about to happen. A blessing for unity once where there was division. I'm thinking somebody was like separated. More twin flames together, coming together again. Instead of being apart. And then a blessing for protection. I never showed you that one. See, it's pretty. And then a blessing for a journey. That's how that card looks. It's beautiful as well. I feel like it's talking about protection for a new journey. Going along, doing something different, something you want to do. Scary, but true. And then I didn't realize this, but I had folded this wrong. It was folded like this. And I realized it when Gemini was all up in my grill. So I need to talk about these really fast, I think. Don't even think about it, gems. Alright, so a blessing for those who are nearing their final breath. This doesn't necessarily mean talking about death. Like, it could be, but I also think it could be talking about, like, a journey ending, like a cycle ending, and you're moving on to, guess what? A new blessing, a new venture. So, Gemini, we talked about this little girl. So, I think that, I think that a separation is ending, and there's going to be a new venture ahead. And on this venture, or on this journey, well, before that happens, you gotta forgive. This came up. And then a blessing for solace and hope. I think that you have solace and hope for this new venture, for this new cycle that's going to commence, for this unity that you want to happen. Somebody wants unity, and a blessing on your intuition. So I love these cards. I just really do. So a blessing on your intuitions. And a blessing in your boundaries. I feel like somebody's trying to screw with your intuition, trying to like sabotage you maybe. No, Gem. You can't keep getting on my table. We've talked about this. I have a candle lit up there, and you're flammable. I know. You're so cute. So, like I said, Gemini has an intention whore, and she's gonna be off with my girl for a little bit. So I'm sorry until something scares her away. So these are the cards we got so far. I'm gonna try to put them out, but like I said, things don't always work out. Ow, dude, the nails. The way, ow, you would think. Gemini, if you're gonna do that, you're gonna have to get down. So, they don't, like I said, yeah, so they don't always go as you would think for some reason. Like, I don't know, like, when I'm doing readings, I go more by intuition, and, like, things happen while I'm doing it sometimes. And, like, I know all the readings aren't for me. They are for other people, too. Like, I've never been good at trying to, like, go out there and just help people. It just doesn't always work like that, you know? So, I just don't know. Someone's gonna get in an argument soon, and it can't be avoided, but it has to happen. And it's a good thing, though. It's a good thing. But somebody's gonna have to argue, and someone's gonna have to find the right words. So when you're arguing, think about it before you say something. And a blessing on your wisdom that came up twice on that. So like I said, think before you say, because your words hold way more power than you realize. I don't think people realize how much power their words actually hold. Like, when you're negative, you bring negative to you. So be positive, and you'll bring positive to you. Like, I know it sounds corny, but it's the truth. You know, it just is. A blessing to bring prosperity, dude. Look at that. So cool. I love this. I love tarot. Blessing in the senses that gift the world to you. So I think somebody needs to trust their instinct. Because, like, you got that here, too. A blessing on your intuition. Like, somebody just needs to, like, trust. Like, you have all the answers you need. You hold them inside of yourself. Like, that never goes away. You're always telling yourself things you don't even realize. Ew, if somebody's sick. Ooh, they could be sick and they're not doing anything about it. I mean, I understand there are medicines I don't want to try, but if you have loved ones, you should probably rethink it. A blessing for peace of mind. Good luck with that. I'm trying. It's hard. A blessing of the earth. Ooh, an earth sign. Maybe that's what's going on with this. So, okay, it wants to come out. A blessing for healing. A blessing on your love. So, this guy's good looking. There's another one in here, too, where there's a really good looking guy, too. But, you know, the cards. A blessing on your health. So, I had this card earlier, and I never had this card. Like, since I've had this deck I got for my birthday last year. And, I play with it every now and then, but I haven't played with it for, like, a while. Because, like, I don't know, I've just been I have been going through a little phase, but I'm doing it right now. So, I don't know. I started re-looking at my cards and trying to, like, relearn from them. Tap into my intuition. But this one, anyways, is like, okay. So, I have a charm bowl. This is my charm bowl right here. Yes, I'm probably not going to do that. I might as well just put it away. I'm not going to have enough time for it. I have a lot of cards, and I do want to try to do more, but I figure a little bit each day. I'm not going to try to kill myself. I'm sorry, it's just not going to happen. I actually have another job, too, but I do want to try to do more readings. So I'm going to do it as they come to me. Like this, I wanted to do a reading today. Like, I felt the need to do it. And like I said, I tried to do a pick a card, but it didn't work out. And it didn't work out because every time I looked at the cards, they would, like, there were more cards that came out than there should have been, and I didn't feel like normally I would just go and just do it like I've been doing, like press play and start recording, but it just wasn't happening. But this, alright, so this anyways, so I have a green dragon inside of here, and it's been coming out over and over again, but like, I like dragons, they're cool and stuff like that, and dragons, like, there are lots of meanings for them, but like, I've always felt dragons are protection, and green is protection too. Green is like, Yes, it can refer to jealousy. Yes, it can refer to sickness when you're looking at an aura at somebody and they're like, that the colors around them. That's what I've always called them, those colors. Like, ooh, shouldn't it? I didn't know that's what they were called until like a few years ago. And Samantha and I were talking about my sister, and I was talking about how her colors were like off or something like that. And she's like, colors, and I'm like, the colors around you. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, the colors around you, And she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, I don't know why I shared that with you. Oh, I do. Because the green. I think the green is somebody's aura. I think it's a dragon, somebody that's protective, that somebody is protecting somebody. And you have on your health, so I don't think you're feeling well. Ooh, I think they're picking blue, so maybe their favorite color is blue. Well, it's more of a purple blue. I don't know. And then, I love these cards. They're just so beautiful. There is a lot of blue in here, though. For some reason, I'm so drawn to that. So maybe blue eyes. Aw, somebody is feeling bad because they're growing older. I just want you to know, I just turned 30 this year. And before my birthday and on my birthday was really harsh because, I'm 30. And my life is not really exactly where I expected it to be when I was younger. Actually, my life is nothing like I thought it would be when I was younger. But it's also a good thing because I think my life is better than what I thought it was going to be. I mean, there are some things I wish I had, but I think I have plenty of time to get it. I'm a very impatient person, and that's something I have to work on in this journey right now, is my patience. Which, like I said, I don't have a lot of. I'm sorry, I know I said a lot weird. I can't help it. Anyway, but so don't feel bad about growing older. Like, okay, so 30 isn't as bad. Just think about where you've been, how far you've come, the things you've accomplished. Like, you've no idea. Some people will never know. Actually, nobody will ever know what you have gone through, the accomplishments you've made inside of your life, and that's a wonderful thing in my opinion. But it's also a huge milestone, I guess you can call it. But don't look at it as it getting older. I look at it as it's getting fucking wiser and sexier. I think I get better with age, honestly. Like, I don't want to be 20 again. No way, Jose. Like, I'm good on that. Nope. That was not a great time in my... Well, it was a good time in my life, but it wasn't a good time in my life. It was party time for me. A blessing of fire. Look how pretty it is. How red it is. How much passion. She's a warrior. Kind of a warrior. She's more like a gypsy. Pretty gypsy. Alright. But anyways, a blessing of fire. We've had a lot of elements coming out, so I'm thinking maybe these are your signs and stuff. Like, so since I'm new at this, I'm not great with the whole sign thing, so take it as it resonates with you. So, like, if you're a fire sign, cool. Water sign came out, too. I could have swore there was an earth sign here somewhere. Ooh, a blessing on your creativity. Oh, all these cards keep coming out. I could have swore there was an earth card. Blessing to heal a relationship. Ooh, there's going to be a death to a relationship. Because I keep being drawn to all these skulls, which are so cute in the background. But, whatever you're drawn to, that, by the way, is something that you should take by your intuition. Everything has meaning. And don't be nervous about the crows. That's something that always irritates me. People are like, crows are omens of death. They're omens of bad luck. But they're not omens of bad luck. Definitely an omen of like a death, but death is not always something to be afraid of. Death is a change. Death is something that happens for everything and everyone. It just is. Like, change has to happen. It's just how it goes. And honestly, it's better that it changes, evolves. Why would you want to stay the same? I mean, I don't understand if something's not broken, then change it, but that's, how I feel. I mean, I think. Okay, so this is really cool. Alright, a blessing to shield and safeguard you. I was looking to see if there's any earth signs, but I don't see any earth. No earth. So it is fire and water. But a blessing to shield and safeguard you. So it's got 3 crows, and I don't mind looking at the straw for a little bit. Makes me a little nervous. Alright, but I have 3 crows. And I like how they're like all flying around her. It's so cool. But okay, so a blessing to shield and safeguard you. I think it's referring to you need to protect yourself, because it kind of looks like 3 people are coming after you. It kind of looks like these 3 crows are attacking this person who kind of just is like, what do you want from me? So I'm thinking it's like that, like you're trying to be good, and I keep being drawn to this. I think you're a witch. So, yeah, you should practice some stuff. Maybe do some rituals on yourself. Maybe do some cleansings. Cleansings really help out. Sorry, I feel like I'm always looking around so I don't look at the camera when I'm doing that thing, is because I can't help but always look to the side when I'm channeling for some reason. But anyways, a blessing for good men and fathers. See, I told you there was another decent looking guy. This one's not really that looking. Okay, this is gonna sound horrible, but anyways, alright, so I'm thinking there's a gay guy that's looking for another man, and when I looked at this, I just thought he was like, hey baby, how you doing? But he was doing it to another guy who was taking it back because he's not used to men coming on to him so strongly. But go for it, he's cute. Like, this guy's not cute really on the card, but the guy that I saw when I was doing it was cute. So you should go for it. A blessing to bring prosperity. Ooh, you're going to prosper with this person, so that's really awesome too. And then a blessing to find your way. So I've been lost for a while now. Not all those who wander are lost, so that's nice. I did lose my mind for a little bit though, and I think I'm slowly coming back to it. This is helping. So this card though is beautiful, and it's really haunting. Just so pretty. Her eyes are really poppy. I think somebody lost their way, and they're trying to finally slowly come back to where they were. A blessing to bring clarity. Somebody needs a little more truth in their life, which I get. A blessing on your day. Somebody's going to have a really great day. And then a blessing for a fresh start. So this is the other card I got earlier today, interestingly enough. And right now I keep being drawn to the fact that she's looking out. She's going... She's moving on. Somebody's moving on from a situation. She's looking forward. Just following her intuition. That's the way you should go about it. And it's kind of like how I feel like I was doing that. I think that's why it came out for me earlier. Morgan's blessing of peace after battle. It's beautiful. I reckon if you like these and you think they're really pretty, they're I think they're a little expensive. I think they were $35 at the store I went, but it was like a little crystal store, it was a little local place. But anyways, you should get it and you should read this card because it's good. But I'm not going to read it for you because it's really long, and I'm already half an hour in, and I wanted to do one more deck. I figured a deck I made just so that you knew I had these cards. They do exist, and I will be reading more of them. just a little trying to figure out what I really want to do, like, and it doesn't help because I don't actually have any viewers, and I don't want to put it on Facebook because, like, I don't mind people seeing what I do. I really don't, but I get nervous when people from, like, my other job see me outside of my work, and they're like, you're not the same, and I'm like, anyways, Morgan's blessing of peace after battle. I'm so jealous of this girl's hair color right now because my hair won't turn purple anymore. I have to figure out a new way to do it. A blessing to lift sadness. Moth. Somebody's sad. I'm sorry. It is not easy being stuck in a sadness. Like, I know it. I've just gotten out of it. It's not easy. Like, there's some day, like, depression's not easy. If you're going through depression, I think that's what's going on. You're, like, trying to hide the fact that you're depressed. Like, I just want you to know that you're not alone. It is not easy to get out of bed, but you can do it. Like, you can do it. I know it's hard right now, and you're going to have to bargain with yourself. That's how I do it. I bargain with myself, and then when I actually do it, like I used to smoke a lot of happy, and then I would bargain with myself for the happy, but I've decided not to do that as much because I'm trying to slow down on it because I smoke a lot. So, now I just think about the things I want to do. And I don't always do them, honestly. Like, a lot of the time I don't do them. But I think about the things that I want to do, and that makes me want to get out of bed. Like, I bought an RV at the beginning of the year, and I really haven't done a lot of work on her, but I have done some. But I also haven't done any of the research. I've done some research, but I haven't done all the research I need on her. But I bought her to help me get out of the depression. I wanted to live in something smaller because I'm tired of living in a house because I hate stairs. My knees are killing me, and I know it's them stairs. It's not just these stairs here. It's my mom's stairs too. Those things are so narrow. I fell down them stairs 500,000 freaking times. I had to get out of the house. I kept falling down the stairs because their stairs, the way they are, it's just, when you're coming down them, even if you're not going down them really fast, or, you still freaking hurt. And I really screwed myself up last time. So, yeah, I'm good on that shit. Everybody's like, oh, you fell down the stairs, ha ha ha. Okay, well, screw you. I'm 30 years old. Do you know how hard I'm sorry, I keep telling you my age. You don't really need to know that. Anyways, but do you know how hard, if I break a bone, it's way harder for it to, mend, unless it was, sadly, a 5-year-old. You know how, they're so mendable than lucky little kids, but it's good, too, because, they are disasters. Not necessarily disasters. I love children. Really love children. I used to babysit, back in the trailer park back home, because I used to live in Indiana. I don't live there now, but I live in Portage, Indiana, and it's right next to Chicago and Gary, and that's how I explain to people where I live, because they're like, Portage, where's Portage? And I'm like, Portage, Indiana, northeast Indiana. Oh, I don't know where that. Or northwest Indiana. I don't know where that is. It's pretty nice. Chicago, it's I don't know, if it's a good day, half an hour to 45 minutes to get to Chicago, and the other way is 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes to get to Gary, Indiana. Oh, I know Gary, Indiana. Wasn't that the Myrtle capital at one point? Yeah, so was there a lot of other places. Anyways, I really need a cigarette. But I'm going to move on to another deck really quick. Like I said, because I wanted to do... Oh my. I'm so sorry that this is such a long video and you guys don't care to hear me, probably. But I don't care. We're going to go with these beautiful cards that I had made. They were advice cards. So I'm going to get some advice for all of the people that we had just learned from for Blessed Be. Can we get some messages for the people that are going to be watching this video? Can we please get some messages, some positive messages for the people that will be watching these videos? Can we please get some messages for the people that are going to be watching this video in the future? So family time, someone needs family time. Lover's choice, more than one option. Ooh, and animals. Can we get some advice for the people that will be watching this video in the future? I really hope that's a cat. Actually, that reminds me, earlier I heard, I'm not kidding you, I swear I heard a cat like cry out and it scared the crap out of me. Because like I thought my cat was outside for a second. So I went out there to go check it out, and I went to go look inside the other rooms to see if she was sitting on the chairs and the beds, because she's a weirdo and won't sit on the ground. And her name is BB, by the way. She's like 9 or 10, I don't know. She's getting old. But she was just sitting there looking at me like, "What, bitch?" But I'm so glad it wasn't them. But I feel bad for the other cats. So I just dropped some. I'm gonna pick them up really quick. Just so you know, I'm wearing shorts, so you won't see anything. Nice try, perfect. Just kidding. Okay. So, back in the deck is animals. I don't know why I turned it over like that, but I did. There's a lot of cards, so please be patient with me. Sometime. Okay, so I made these too. These are songs. One day I'll pick some songs for you. Maybe I'll pick some out. Anyway, talk to a friend. They miss you. Create something new. Say something to the person on your mind right now. I think something new will happen with that person. Someone will disappoint you today. Stop giving so much to whomever doesn't give back. I think the person that you're trying to give to won't give back to you, but I also think someone will give you something because of that. So be bold. Action will be taken towards you. Open your heart and open your minds. Self-sacrifice. By the way, self-sacrifice is not always a bad thing. Sometimes it can be really easy. It could just be as simple as walking away from an argument. Someone appreciates you dearly. Cry it out. Sometimes our souls need to purge sadness to let it go, so let the waterworks fly. And also, write it all down. I don't know why, but they should be together. Writing always helps. Sometimes I'll write things out and then I'll burn it and just watch it burn away, and there goes my problems. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does, and I hope it does work for you. Alright, remember you are fucking badass. I don't have the greatest self-esteem. I'm working on it. You should remember that, though. You are a badass. I don't care who you are. You're a badass. I already know you're a badass. Alright, so this, that depression I was talking about earlier came back up. So for your depression, if you're fighting depression, I recommend writing it down. Writing the things that you're taught that are depressing you down. And I also recommend, it's going to sound so crazy, but taking a shower. When you're depressed, if you take a shower, it lightens your mood. If you go outside and walk barefoot on the ground, you'll release negativity inside of the ground into Mother Earth. And Mother Earth will replace it with positive energy from the sun. If you're fighting anxiety, I recommend going outside, and it's going to sound crazy, but breathe fresh air in. Like, just relax. Just sit outside, and if you want to, like, it depends. Like, if you live in an area where there isn't a lot of people, just enjoy the sounds of nature and just breathe and pay attention. Like, just be there for, like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes, a day. And then if you have neighbors, I recommend listening to some music that, like, you find peaceful. Like, I find indie music or classical music or don't judge me, rock music as, like, peaceful music. I think that's all very peaceful music. So everybody's different, though. So find your zen. do it every day for at least 10 to 20 minutes because it helps with the anxiety and it helps with the depression. Step out of your comfort zone. So I'm thinking, because you got to be bold over here too, you need to be bold and say something to the person that's on your mind right now. Whoever is on your mind as we are doing this, you need to talk to them. Someone is watching you, stalking you, they can't get enough of you. You're going to have a tower moment soon, and you need balance. You need to find your balance. I think that's also talk to a friend, like believe it or not, talking with friends and family, there's a balance to that in your life, in your work life, you know, like you need a balance. You need both. Follow your dreams. Like, you know, don't forget what your dreams are. There's things that you should do. Fuckboy has his eyes on you. Put him in his place. Like, okay, so I put it in there because this guy kept looking at me at work, right? Because I make these cards. But anyways, he kept looking at me, and I'm like, you know, like, and I just couldn't figure out why, but he looks like a fuckboy. And, I'm sorry, I thought I heard something. But I'm like, he looks like he's a fuckboy. And like, alright, so if you don't know what a fuckboy is, a fuckboy is, you know, honestly what it sounds like. Somebody that'll just screw you, but they'll play you to get you. You know, you don't always know that's what they are. Some are really good at hiding it. But, yeah, so I wrote that card for pretty much guys like him, you know, that have their eyes on you, and you're just like, that's never gonna happen. I know my worth. I'm not doing that shit no more. But yeah, that's where that came from. I felt like I should share it with you because when you write cards, sometimes the cards that I write, when I write them, will come up. Like, I think of them instantly, what I was thinking about in that moment when I was writing the card. But anyways, there's an unexpected important message, so pay attention to your phone. I feel like somebody really needs to pay attention to their phone because not only is it an important message, but it could have something to do with, like, something that you're missing, something that you've lost, or it could do with, like, this person, like, you know, like, the person that's on your mind. If you're looking for love, this could be your way for it. Clean your house, seriously. Is there something icky in the air, the fridge or the sink? I think somebody has been slacking on cleaning. Like, if you're in a depression, I get it because you were in a depression, so you can't do shit when you're depressed, but get out of it. You know, you need to clean your house. Guess what? Use orange scented things. It'll smell good. It'll lighten your mood. I promise it makes a difference. And you know the answer. So something you're missing could be missing. You know the answer to that. If you were asking a question anytime while I was doing this, you know the answer. Just look within yourself. You know, like, sometimes you don't want to know the answer. You just want to act stupid. Let your inner child out. Let them shine. You know, like, I like to dance and listen to music when I'm at work because I like to play around. Run in with a cutie. Smile. Flirt. Be light. That could be, what's up with this? Oh, your boss is in love with you. Somebody's boss is in love with them. You should flirt with them. See if it's them, you know? Someone is literally spying on you. Following you. It's bad intentions. So maybe that boss has got a, like, lover and that you're following you. But you need to work on yourself anyways. Like, I feel like some people are only working on themselves and they're only paying attention to themselves so that they can get shit done and, like, find a real love. Alright. And then you have to fail in order to succeed. So let's fuck up. I feel like whoever was depressed felt like they failed. But here's the thing. Like, you do have to fail in order to succeed. Like, I fail all the time. And, like, it sucks. But, you know, like, fuck. I mean, shitty things happen all the time. You just gotta pick yourself up and keep going forward. If something bad happens, like, if you're having a bad day and you keep dropping things and it's just getting to you and you just want to, like, yell or cry or scream, just laugh. Smile. I mean, I know it's hard. It's really hard at first. It's really freaking hard. You want to smack people when they say it. But, like, if you do it, like, and you just talk to yourself about it and you do it, I swear it'll make a difference. Like, it made a difference in my life, and I think it will make a difference in other people's lives. Look through the lenses of love, not hatred. Anyway, stand up for what you believe in. Like I just said, I believe in love. I believe love can conquer anything. I also think, though, that if it's not true love, it won't conquer everything. Like, so yeah. Stop obsessing. They aren't for you. Maybe somebody went through a breakup and you're hurting about it, or you're obsessing about something and you can't stop. Like, I can't play like some games because I'll dream about them, and if I dream about a game, then like I know I have to stop. Like, I dream about Tetris. I can't play Tetris because I dream about Tetris. I don't dream about solitary, so I can play that game. Take a nap. Your dreams hold a message. I truly believe that is for most people. Like, your dreams hold so much because your mind holds so much, but you can't acknowledge everything. You can't take in everything while you're awake. So your brain stores it for while you're sleeping, and when you're sleeping, this is a way for it to go through all of the stuff that you had seen through the day. You know, like money opportunity. Somebody's going to be getting some money coming in, which is nice. And be observant with people around you. I feel like that follows in with somebody's literally spying on you, following you, and it's bad. Like, pay attention to that. And also, your boss is in love with you. Like, maybe it's not a boss, maybe it's a manager, or maybe it's somebody that's above you. Like, either way, somebody is in love with you, and they will appreciate you dearly, and like, they want you to follow your dreams, and they see that you're working on yourself. They think that's hot. I don't know where that came from, but that came out hardcore. Maybe you're sexy when you pay attention to yourself. When you only look at yourself, you are gorgeous. So, go for you, whoever that is. So, there's that. I would like to do more, but I'm not going to do any more today. Hopefully this will be okay. I really need a cigarette, and I'm going to check this video out and see if it will pass the test. If it passes the test, then please like this video. Please watch this video. By the way, somebody needs to walk away from this something. It's got some bad vibes going on. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great and wonderful day or night whenever you are watching this. And I hope this video makes it, because I think it has some great messages in it. And I hope it helps whoever it helps out. And whoever is that depressed person, remember, you're fucking badass. You got this shit. And, I mean, the world needs you. I want you to know that. Like, we need you in this world. We need your love. And we need you to shine, be you, because nobody else can be you. Like, there's only one of you. Anyways, have a good day. Love y'all. Bye.